Well, this is possibly some encouraging news for the automotive industry, but don't hold your breath. New inventories rose slightly last month to their highest point in nearly 2 years as production constraints continue to ease. According to data by Cox Automotive, the most recent estimate of the U.S. inventory is 1.89 million vehicles, a 56-day supply, and that is up from 1.82 million or a 58-day supply in the previous month, and about 70% above where inventory was just a year earlier. Still, it remains down roughly 540,000 vehicles compared to the same point in 2021 when inventories began shrinking quickly. Cox Automotive said that midsize, compact, subcompact cars continue to have the tightest supplies among volume segments, while full-size and full-size pickups, full-size cars and pickups, had the highest day supply among non-luxury vehicles. We're getting word that inventory levels for Detroit's Big Three were returning to pre-pandemic levels. Ram, Jeep, Chrysler, Buick had more than 100-day supply on hand. Jaguar was the only other brand to top the 100-day mark, so fewer people buying Jaguars. At a nameplate level, Cox noted that supplies of Detroit's Big Three full-size pickups were all in excess of 80 days, with Ram topping the list at a 105-day supply. On the other end of the spectrum, 16 of the 17 top-selling nameplates with the fewest in inventory belong to Asian brands, with the only exception being the Ford Bronco. Of the 7 automakers that continue to report monthly sales, because not all report monthly sales, 3 saw their day supply estimates rise last month, 3 saw their inventory go down slightly, and Subaru stayed flat for the second consecutive month. Ford remained the day supply leader among reporting automakers, crossing the 2-month threshold. So use this data if you are on the hunt for a new or used vehicle by going to quotes.everymandriver.com, pick the make, model, and your zip code, see what's being offered in your area. Use these numbers, use this information to your advantage. If you know that Ford has a huge supply, if you know Ram has a huge supply, look for those vehicles in your area. See if they're making deals, because odds are they will. All right, my friends, here are the latest numbers on the microchip shortage. Almost 1 million vehicles have been removed from automakers' production plans so far this year. They have cut around 110,000 vehicles from their production schedules because of the microchip shortage just last week. While new scheduled cutbacks occur in every single region, nearly 3/4 of them came out of Chinese factory plants, which logged 83,000 lost vehicles for the week because of the chip shortage. Auto Forecast estimates that 980,000 vehicles have been axed by the industry so far this year in the first 3 or 4 months, which is a 13% rise from a week earlier. But despite that increase, Auto Forecast Solutions stuck to its full 2023 forecast for production losses, which is at 2.8 million. So here's the breakdown on how it works and where we are right now. So right here, we're looking at 538,000 have been cut for North America so far this year. In Europe, 217,000, 182,000 in China, and that's where we get that 980,000 vehicle number. Now, the projections for the year are 2.8 million less than previous. So 1.1 million cut from North America, 770,000 from Europe, 250,000 from China. There's 500,000 being cut in the rest of Asia. Anyways, 2.8 million is what's projected to be lost of production in 2023 because of the microchip shortage.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.